So one of the biggest actresses on the planet is now in MLMs and is now urging her fans to join her. Come with me and I can make you rich is what she's saying. Now, sadly, a lot of the people who are her fans are unaware of the well-documented fact that in every single multi-level marketing company that has ever existed, without exception, over 99% have lost money. There is not a single multi-level marketing company in the history of the world that has had more than 1% of participants succeed. Every single one has had over 99% fail and lose money. Now, experts say it's about 99.7% of all participants have lost money. Now, this was also stated in a very famous law case in 2006 between the Amway Corporation and the UK Trade Commission, where it turned out that of everybody who had participated in Amway, which is the biggest multi-level marketing company on the planet, 99.7 had lost money. So the big question is Jenna Boyd aware of this fact, and does she not care? Or is she just very, very ignorant? Now, I find it hard to believe that Jenna Boyd could not be aware of such a fact, but maybe she doesn't. Let's have a look at what Jenna Boyd has to say, though. But this really is disturbing because of all the advice that Jenna Boyd could give to her many young fans to join a multi-level marketing company, it is literally the worst piece of advice that she could give them. If she was to tell her fans to go out there and hit the casinos and always bet on red, that would be statistically a much, much better piece of advice. It would be far, far better for Jenna Boyd to tell her fans on her social media, go to the casino, I have a gambling theory, it can't lose, it'll make you rich, as she's saying about Roden Fields, and that would be statistically a far, far better bet. Instead, she is telling them to pursue a business opportunity that has more than 99% failure rate. This is literally the worst advice that she could possibly give her fans. Let's have a look at what she has to say. This is really I think it's disgusting. I'm urging everybody to contact Netflix and let them know how disgusted you are.
I honestly love this question because it's just a situation of where people genuinely don't know the difference. So let me explain something to you. A pyramid scheme is, first of all, illegal. And second of all, a pyramid scheme involves buying into a concept where there's no exchange of products.
Wrong. Very, very wrong. There have been several, in fact, over 30 MLM companies that all have had products that have been closed down for being pyramid schemes over the last 30 years. This is one example. This is just one example. This business that was closed down for being a pyramid scheme had a product. She just said that a business that has a product cannot be a pyramid scheme. She could not be any further from the truth. This energy drink company that operated, by the way, for years, so they don't always get caught straight away. This is a business that cost a lot of people a lot of money, ran for years, and had a product. So no, just because there's a product doesn't mean it's not a pyramid scheme. Let's go on.
Obviously, that's not what Rodan and Fields is. The majority of the business we do has nothing to do with consultants and everything to do with people wanting the products. So is this multi-level marketing? Absolutely. Is it a pyramid scheme? Literally could not be farther from what it is. That I do have. That has not got me where I am in my business. When I had like 1,200 followers, I was at the top 2% of the company already. Listen, I just think that there's a huge population of people out there that are super misinformed as to what multi-level marketing is. I think that they think it's synonymous with pyramid scheme, and like that it just could not be further from the truth. And I've said this once and I'll say it again. A pyramid scheme is the exchange of money without the exchange of products.
No, and Vima proves it. There was an exchange of product. There was an energy drink, but it was still a pyramid scheme. The FTC deemed this company with a product to be a pyramid scheme. This girl needs to stick to acting because she knows absolutely nothing about pyramid schemes and absolutely nothing about business in general. She's a girl that is used to reading scripts, and that's what she's doing here. Here she's reading a script without doing any research at all.
Rodan and Fields is obviously not that because 60% of our revenue comes from just products alone. Question all the time, and honestly, y'all, it seems like it should be so much more complicated than it is, but what you see me doing, sharing about this company, sharing about these products, is what I do. It just isn't a lot more complicated than that. But I tell people this all the time. The goal here is not to convince people to get skincare that they don't want, or to be part of a business in our team if they don't want to be a part of it. That is not the goal. That's salesy, and I have zero interest in being salesy.
The goal is to convince as many people as possible that you can help them become financially free. You can help them spend more time with their families. Even though you know for a fact that over 99% of the people that you convince of these lies will lose money.
Salesy. But listen, there's a lot of people that want help with their skin, and there's a lot of people that would be open to some additional income. And so our job is to share this opportunity as a really great solution to both of those things. That's it. I get this question a lot, and it kind of relates to this one. There are no quotas. There's no inventory. You can run your business entirely from your phone. If that was not the case, there's no way I'd be doing it. First of all, I started my Rodan and Fields business so that I could keep pursuing my acting career without having to worry about finances. When we're between seasons on a show, that's called unemployed. And I didn't want to be unemployed, but I wanted something super flexible. So that's why I started my business, is because I wanted a consistent stream of income where I can live and give the way that I want to and still live my dream. And when I'm on set, those days can be super busy, but oftentimes I'm working my business from my phone between takes, quite literally, or in the makeup chair, in my trailer, whatever. If I have my phone, I can work my business. Super easy. We'll probably have a conversation. Totally normal that you don't know what would be best for you. That's why in my skincare highlights, actually, I have a quiz for you to take where the doctors themselves will actually tell you what would be best for you. So go ahead and do that and then screenshot it to me and I can help get you set up. Absolutely. And I've answered this question, or I've talked about this on here before, and I will show you some screenshots of things I've posted in the past that show that you do not need followers to be successful. In fact, I did not have followers, when I had reached some major success in my business. But having said that, y'all, I have so many friends in this business, dear friends of mine, that have
Okay, so without followers like she has, you don't just get people coming to you and wanting to join. That's what her experience is. She puts a post and then people come to her and say, show me how to make money in this amazing business. If you don't have the following, you have to go to shops and go up to the shopkeepers and literally say, have you ever thought about extra ways of making money? Would you like more time freedom? Would you like to be financially free? That's the reality.
A fraction of the followers I do, and they are exponentially more successful than the only way that they earn an insane paycheck that's exponentially higher than mine. So followers are not what make you successful. But one other thing that I think is important to note is that I really think that people look at this is not easy. I have worked hard to build my business. Has it been worth it every single step of the way? Absolutely. Have I worked a lot less? Answer some questions before I jump on a training with my team. But first of all, LOL at being famous. That is just so not true. But with the little note,
So humbling.